I was just a little girl when my grandpa told me the story of Coyote and Rabbit and the moon. It was a never-ending winter. Food was scarce. The snow rose deeper and deeper. Rabbit became concerned. When Rabbit looked at the sky, he noticed that the sky was gray all the way to the east, all the way to the west. Rabbit immediately ran home to tell his wife. He told her he needed to go elsewhere to search for food. She agreed. She told him, "Ayonishne, I love you. I will wait for you, and so will the kids." Rabbit began his adventure. The wind was harsh. It wasn't long before he saw someone. He was frightened at first. Mutty was also digging for food when Rabbit approached him. Rabbit asked Mutty if he wanted to help him search for food. "What will I get in return?" Rabbit told him, "You'll be first to receive what food we find for your family." Mutty agreed, and they rushed off together. It wasn't long before Mutty became exhausted. He couldn't go on no longer. The snow continued to fall. Rabbit became impatient and wondered what he should do next. So he left on his own. He went to the highest peak. There he prayed. It wasn't long before he felt the spiritual guidance lead him and tell him what should be done. Rabbit was determined to do what was asked of him at once. He immediately rushed back to Coyote. Mutty was barely hanging on to life when Rabbit found him. Rabbit told Mutty, "The Holy Ones asked that I give my life for you so that you can survive." He disagreed and ran away. Rabbit felt discouraged, but he wondered what he would do next. Goggy, Crow, spotted Rabbit in distress. Goggy flew down and asked Rabbit what was wrong. Rabbit asked Crow, "Do you know how to get stars in the sky?" Crow replied, "No." "Well, if you take that rock there and take it beyond the gray clouds and stick it to the big blue sky, it will become a star." Crow replied, "Really? I can do that." So he picked up the big rock and carried it up into the sky until he got tired. He thought, "This is insane," and dropped the rock. Rabbit was watching Goggy, and when he saw the rock fall, he positioned himself underneath the rock. Coyote returned. He found Rabbit dead, but he knew he had to take Rabbit back to his family. Mutty called out to Ga'asa, Rabbit's wife. She came over and saw Rabbit's motionless body and then became frightened and ran off from Mutty. Mutty was confused. He didn't want to leave Rabbit out in the cold, so he took him. He took him to the highest peak. There, he cried and prayed. He prayed and he asked to the spirit above to forgive him, and that Rabbit be remembered for his sacrifice forever and ever. Nature took over. The wind blew hard, snow fell, fog rose. Coyote continued to cry. Rabbit's image was placed on the moon. The snow stopped, and soon spring came. The trees budded and birds flourished. All animals survived that harsh winter because of Rabbit's sacrifice. My grandpa would say then, "Now you know why rabbits are scared of coyotes and why the moon carries the shape of a rabbit."